Yes, Rocktober has come and gone with absolute silence from Rockstar regarding GTA 6, but there's still hope. And it's not because of the whole earnings call that's happening in a couple of days. This is actually coming from Rockstar Games themselves. They are actually starting to hire people for their next game, which means, theoretically at least, GTA 6 is in its final stages, baby. Hope is back. So, what exactly is going on? What's happening here? We're going to go over to the Rockstar Games careers page. And the reason this is important is because as of October or August of this year, a couple of months ago, Rockstar created a new development studio. All of these other ones have been here basically from the start, but this Rockstar LA one, this is new. As of August 2023, Rockstar made this studio, and we were wondering what for. Well, it looks like it's possibly for their next game. Now, if you actually click on the studio, you can see there's a couple of job openings here. There were actually two more. You can see these performance capture jobs, I'm assuming, since this picture was taken. Those listings have been filled, and now we're just left with the electronics engineer and the writing. And as far as what these jobs do, this one's the most interesting one, the associate writer for pedestrian and ambient dialogue. This is the stuff you would hear NPCs say in the game. The description: Rockstar's on the lookout for a talented writer to work on dialogue for our ambient population. This is an entry-level role that will have you working alongside our other writers to create exciting interactive encounters with our game's pedestrians. And the responsibilities you would have at this job: write funny, character-driven, and unique dialogue for our ambient population. You would work with people to support the technical requirements for player-led dialogue-based interactions with our ambient population. Provide exciting dialogue that works within the strict constraints of the complex game system. Undertake self-motivated research and leverage that research to enrich your writing, and understand and match the tone of our games. Now, the reason this is really important is because we've already seen plenty of GTA 6. Sure, it was in its alpha or beta stages, but we know from those leaks that the pedestrian and ambient dialogue was already in the game. If anyone has those leaks still available to listen to or watch, you can hear NPCs talk in the background. And more than likely, they're not doing this in the final year of development. Like, we're just going to assume GTA 6 is going to be releasing at the end of 2024. More than likely, they're not writing the pedestrian and ambient dialogue because that takes a long time usually. So more than likely, these job listings in this new studio is for their next title or a future project. And I mean, that just makes sense. They had all these other studios already working on GTA 6. So if they wanted to get a head start on the next project, what better way to make a new studio at Rockstar LA here and then start getting people working, in the pre-production basically for the next game. And here's the descriptions for the other two jobs that I guess were already filled: the casting assistant and the casting associate. If this new studio is casting people, that's something that would have already happened for GTA 6. So again, this just gives us more reason to believe that whatever this new studio is doing, it's for a future project and not GTA 6, which again comes back to the point that more than likely means GTA 6 is in its final stages of development. Now you may be wondering, well, if that's the case, then why haven't we gotten the trailer this year or in October, whenever was expecting it? Logically speaking, I think there's actually a couple of pretty good reasons why Rockstar hasn't given us a trailer yet. Number one, if they do release a GTA 6 trailer, they probably aren't going to make as much GTA Online shark card money. And as we all know, Rockstar and Take-Two love their GTA Online shark card money. If everyone sees, oh, GTA 6 is coming, I'm not going to play GTA Online. I'm not going to buy a shark card for GTA Online. Why would you? Because the next game's coming out soon. So that's one reason. I think that's honestly probably one of the best reasons we have for not getting a trailer. Number two, and this also makes sense, if they do release the trailer and give an actual release date, that does put added pressure on the developers. That does put added stress to the developers to make sure they hit the deadline and all that. So the longer we go without a trailer, the developers can work without all of that added pressure and stress. And then number three, this was leaked or rumored a couple of months ago. Instead of having like the big 2-year gap between the trailer and the game releasing, it was rumored that Rockstar is intending to shorten that. So maybe instead of a 1-year gap like it's mentioned here, maybe they'll do what Bethesda does and release the trailer like only 6 months before the actual game comes out. That would maximize their GTA Online shark card money, and it would probably also maximize the hype, because once that GTA 6 trailer drops, the hype is going to be through the roof. And then also the leak last year might have had an impact on how they wanted to release stuff. Let's just say they wanted to tease out the fact that, oh wow, we're going to get our first female protagonist in this game. Well, you can't really do that now because everyone knows it's Jason and Lucia. Same thing with Vice City. Maybe they wanted to tease out in a teaser trailer that, oh, we're going back to Vice City, but it's no, we're heading back to Vice City in GTA 6. So some of the release announcements might have been impacted by those leaks. That's also another possibility. But I do think this is for sure interesting that Rockstar made a new studio in LA of all places, and are now hiring for what seemingly looks like is a future project. Now, what that future project is, honestly, is anyone's guess. The big two obviously are Red Dead Redemption 3. That fits. Obviously, that game has pedestrian and ambient dialogue. Maybe Bully 2 if they bring that one back. One of my favorite theories is that it's actually for a GTA 6 DLC. It was reported by Jason Schreier, one of the bigger gaming journalists, gaming leakers, that Rockstar's plan with GTA 6 is to release major cities over time. And I would imagine pedestrians in another city would have different dialogue than the ones in Vice City. Like, let's just say Liberty City, they're going to be speaking differently than the Vice City people. That could happen. That could be the reason they made this new studio. While the rest of the main studios are finishing the game, this Rockstar LA studio could be working on that GTA 6 DLC. So what do you think this is all about? And if you do think it's a new project, what would you like to see after GTA 6? Obviously, that's far, far away. But like I said at the beginning, this, in my opinion, brings the hope back on the menu. So that's where we're going to end it today for today's GTA 6 video. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA 6 content. We do have that earnings call coming up in a few days, so I'll be on the lookout to see if anything happens there. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.